For those of you who didn't see the last one, Thumbs didn't press record just quietly. I was made that up, actually.
G'day everyone and welcome to Dragon TV. Throughout the year, Chet and myself are going to be giving you an update of what's going on around the club, previous week's results, who we're playing this week and where all the teams are. So it's going to be a pretty fun year we're looking forward to, and hopefully everyone gets involved as much as possible.
Guys, just going to do pretty much, this is going to be the forum to tell you guys exactly what's happening. Exactly like Thumbs said, just like all the game times and events, etc. Just basically, if you want to contact us anytime, give us an email. We're going to get a Dragon TV email address up, and even talk to us. If you want to get something out there,
That's probably the best way.
Best way to go, yeah. Just if you want to get something out there, like you're looking for a job, or you're looking for people to work for, you're looking for a boyfriend or girlfriend, whatever floats your boat, we're here to help you. Thumbsy's been looking for a girlfriend for quite some time,
yeah.
but
you let me down there, mate.
Yeah, he's going back good. So if anyone's out there who wants a boyfriend, Thumbsy, got nice legs. He goes all right. Yeah, so he falls off a fair few tackles though, so maybe that could be good. So he's all yours. Up to you. Back to you.
Thanks, mate. So obviously on the weekend was the first proper round games for the majority of the club, and we're away at West for the first round. Obviously, Chet, you guys went out there. You want to give us a bit of a rundown how you fellas went?
Yeah, basically, guys, we've been running for the last 3 or 4 weeks. Because our season finishes 3 weeks before you guys, sub-districts comp has started 4 weeks ago. We've gone pretty well so far this year. We've lost 1 and we won 4. We had a team, we played against Ipswich number 2 on the weekend, and we had a close result against those guys. We beat them 111-0. Not sure if that's a club record, pretty close, but it was pretty boring after all, just to be honest with you. In all my years of rugby, I've never had 100, we won over 100, so that was pretty good. The other team, sub-districts team in the Barber Cup, they played out of Goodna on the weekend, and I've beaten 31-17. Not the greatest drive to go to Goodna or Ipswich out there, but anyway, getting dusted and it's not the greatest drive back either. Also, 4th grade, they lost 40-5 against West. Now, I wouldn't be pretty disheartened about that, guys. That West team is a former university team. That uni team had only been beaten once in the last 3 years. So they're a pretty good team. They were getting shafted over at uni supposedly. They come over to West, so that's a pretty good result. They're a very, very good team. And also good news, great news, excellent news, probably the news of the day. The women's team, women's team, who haven't won a game in 2 years, won on the weekend. It was a forfeit, but still they won, so well done girls. You should be partying all night long. Good on you, well done. All week. All week, the rest of the year.
Obviously, the rest of the club as well had games on as well over at West, which was wasn't the most easiest conditions over at Sylvan Road. It was quite wet. It was raining pretty much throughout the entire day. Pretty muddy conditions over there as well, so handling wasn't the best, but didn't really stop our teams from performing well. Our 3rd grade side got the day rolling really, really well, scoring a 27-3 win, with it being 7-3 at half time. I'm fairly certain they blew them away in the second half, so boys, well done. 2nd grade had a great result out there, keeping West to 0, the only team to do that throughout the entire day. Big win there, 46-0, and it was a really, really encouraging performance out there. 1st grade went not too bad. They played when it was pretty wet and pretty muddy as well. Closed West out by winning 20-10 with Ben Borneo Adams having a very successful comeback from injury, scoring the first try of the game to Sunnybank with the ball being caught in his gut. So Adzi, congratulations, mate. Well done.
Yeah, is that the guy over in Borneo Sevens? That's a superstar.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, that's him.
Look,
yeah.
I don't know who he is, but I read about him on the tour and all that kind of stuff. And everything. He sounds pretty cool.
And, Premier as well, this was closer than what most people expected, considering the team we fielded. Winning 15-12 over there against the Doggies. Jason Hoffmeyer kicking a field goal early in the game, which turned out to be the difference. So boys, well done on the great win out there as well. Also, obviously, we had our Colts kicking off as well. Colts 2 had a good win out at Ipswich as well, winning 17-10, I'm led to believe, with Chet's having a new favourite player out there.
Yeah, just as a guy, I'm not too sure who you are, mate. Massive fan of yours. He was yellow carded on the weekend, and also has got one of the greatest hairstyles. You've heard of the mullet, the back mullet? This guy had a front mullet, sort of frollet. So, oh mate, if you can see him at the club, whatever, we've got a big prize for you, but it's the greatest frollet I've ever seen in my whole life. So, mate, he is a key. I want to find him, mate, because we all love you out now. So, the frollet.
So get on the bandwagon, get on the Frollets bandwagon, everyone. Obviously, Colts 1 had a strong win over at West as well on a pretty dodgy field over there on the back blocks, and Premier Colts having a very, very strong win to get the season up and rolling. under the guidance there of Roy Saunders, winning 49-7. So boys, fantastic win there, great result.
Boys, it's not easy to go out the west and have a few wins like that, especially when you have to start at like 8:30, 9:30 in the morning, and their field's just awful, you know. And after the floods and everything, a bit of rain, it gives you no favours at all. So well done, that's good win.
So obviously this week we've got our first round of home games for the majority of the club here, which is always a big occasion down here at the Dragons Lair. The field's looking pristine after a bit of rain. We haven't been affected by the floods like everyone else in Brisbane, so we've had a pretty good pre-season and everyone's really keen to review down here at the Dragons Lair. So we'll get started off with next week games. Chet, so you want to...
Yep. Yet again, the Peg Cup boys, we're out at Ipswich again. We play their first team this weekend. That game's at 1:30 out at Woodend out there. The Barber Cup boys, who are the team above us, they're at Ipswich as well, 3 o'clock. The women's team, they're here at 1:30 this weekend on Field 2, the Norths. And 4th grade, congratulations boys, you've earned a bye for the second week of the competition, so well done, and get on with drink and whatever.
Okay, and obviously we've got the rest of the grades here as well. We've got 3rd grade starting the grade formalities down here. Kicking off at 10:50 AM down here in the Dragons Lair on Field 1. Looking for another big win against another suburban side there in North. 2nd grade at 12:20 on Field 2, playing against North there, so also looking to keep their season kicking along well. First grade had a bit of a tough run against North last year. I think underestimated them in both games, and North ended up pipping them in both games, and that was a major difference between making the finals and not. Those 2 games that we dropped there, so hopefully this week the boys can shape up and really give it to them and stick it right up, and they kick off at 1:30 down here at the Dragons there on Field 1. And Premier game, which is the main game, obviously is at 3 PM down here at Dragons there, Field 1 as well, so looking forward to getting right up north there. Colts 2, get the game started nice and early down here on Field 1 at 9:30 in the morning, so boys start for piss on Friday night and get down here and really rip into them. Colts 1, playing North as well at 10:50 AM on Field 2, and Premier Colts looking to keep their good season start on the run there with playing North at 12:20 on Old Mac out here, so hopefully it'll be another great weekend for the club. Also just worth noting that it's James McKellis is looking to make a comeback from injury after injuring his knee playing 7s overseas, so it's and what I'm led to believe it's his 100th game if he gets on the field for Premier. So Creaky mate, I hope your knee's okay and you can really rip in.
Yeah, that's basically it from us guys. Over the next few weeks, we want to build this up. We've got player interviews, we've got pre-game speeches to show you and that as well, take you behind the scenes of all the Dragons. Hopefully by the end of the season we'll have a bit of at their lair as well. We're going to go to people's houses as well, whoever will let us in their house with the camera.
Probably a bad idea.
Yes.